Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kristen Brown. I'm a self-worth recovery and relationship healing author, mentor, and coach. And today I want to talk to you all about your self-healing journey. Are you starting to get a little frustrated thinking that you're not making the progress that you hoped you would make? Or perhaps are you becoming a little frustrated because you feel like this is taking too long? Or maybe you're starting to doubt the tools and techniques that you are using or the people that you are following, or maybe even worse, you think that you are not capable of healing yourself. Well, I'm here to help you with all of this because there's one thing that self-healers do over and over again consistently that keeps them on track and keeps them heading towards their self-healing goals. I know I say this a lot, it might be on repetition for you all, but the fact that you are watching this video and that you've sought out this video, or even that the title appealed to you, tells me that you are on your self-healing journey because you're a seeker and you want more information and knowledge. And this is something that I say on repeat oftentimes throughout my videos because I don't think you understand. There's a lot of people out there that aren't doing this work. They're not even looking at themselves. They're not even trying to find an answer to their problems because they're so busy blaming the outside world. The opposite of a self-healing badass is somebody who is a victim. They're perpetually in victim mode. And even if they're not always in victim mode, sometimes people will dip into victim mode periodically where they think, poor me, everybody's doing me wrong, life isn't getting any better. It's all these people out here, and if they would all change, then my life would be better. And this is the thing that I wanted to talk to you all about today, because self-healers know one particular thing. They know it and they live it. And that is that they need to take radical responsibility for their life at all times. Not only that, they are very quick to own their own behaviors because our behaviors are what is showing us where we are yet unhealed. So if we do something and somebody calls us out on it and we say, yes, I did that, I apologize, my bad. We try to make amends for the thing, but it doesn't stop there. We go inside and we question, why did I do that? What prompted me to do that? What feelings did I have? What was I thinking? Was I triggered? What is inside of me that contributed to that behavior? This is what self-healing is all about. If we don't go within and we ask ourselves these questions, and we cannot identify the wounds, and it's the wounds that we're healing. Self-healers know that they have to ask themselves a lot of questions. They have to get radically, radically honest with themselves. And they will even take it as far to ask a friend. So it's so important that you go to other people as well and you say, hey, here's my experience. Here's my story. What do you think about this? Was I wrong? Was this my bad? Oftentimes what you're going to see is that you are handling things correctly and you're not crazy, and you're going to have these amazing stellar friends around you. They're going to help you to see yourself. But also self-healers congruently will take ownership if they were in the wrong. Self-healers know that to go down the shame toilet bowl is not going to help anybody, because when we sit in shame, we are actually contributing to further unworthiness and a lack of confidence. We are keeping our vibration low because shame is not a high vibe emotion. So we know I will take responsibility from this thing. I'm going to have compassion and acceptance for myself for doing the best I could, even though it didn't look that great. And I'm going to shift to heal the thing inside of me that contributed to that pattern. Self-healers learn from their experiences. And this is the one thing as people pleasers that we actually have an advantage of over our narcissistic people, because we are always trying to look within. We're always trying to adjust ourselves to the outside world, which means we are taking note of our own behaviors. However, when we're people pleasers, we're doing it for the wrong reason. We're doing it to please other people. So you can take that ownership, that willingness to adjust yourself and to change, and put that within and say, how can I grow from this? How can I learn from this lesson? See, people pleasers are willing to go be self-aware, whereas narcissistic type people are typically not willing to be self-aware. So you have the advantage there because you're already kind of in the practice of looking at yourself. Self-healers also recognize that they are responsible for their mental, emotional, and physical health. They don't look to the outside world to do something for them for their healing. Because here's what we need to understand, and this is so important. The outside world cannot heal us. Other people cannot heal us. We can only heal ourselves. All of this happens up inside of our brain and our emotional system. Other people cannot come in and wave a magic wand or put some special sage smoke around us, and then we're magically going to be healed. Because what's happening is that we have an ingrained programming in our mind that came from past experiences that have contributed to our behaviors. And we must deprogram what is going on in our mind into something new and improved so that we have new behaviors that come into our life. Self-healers know that the role of victim never serves. Quick story. Back in the day after my tsunami, when I was just in the pit of despair, I remember being so angry, bitter, and resentful towards men because my history of relationships was just, let's just say, a lot of guys that didn't treat me well. And so my brain, the amygdala, was going, stay away, stay away. They're the problem. They're the problem. And I remember, and it looked just like this. I was in some type of quiet moment. I remember looking over an abyss. It was an abyss in the ground. It looked like a hole and it had little tiny berms around it. And I was looking into this abyss and remembering it felt so good to be angry at men and bitter and pointing the fingers at them and blaming all of them for their terrible behaviors. But something inside of me said, if you fall into that abyss, that alluring abyss of blame, you're going to get stuck. And it was at that moment that I chose not to be a victim any longer, that I stepped back from that abyss and I chose victory. And I turned an about face and I walked the other way and I never looked back. Self-healers know that we cannot be in the role of victim. Yes, people do ugly things to us. Yes, we are victimized by other people. Absolutely, 100%. But we also have a choice whether to stay there or to heal what that did inside of us so that we can claim victory and keep walking on the self-healing path. And if you're someone who has been floundering around kind of in the dark, like you're not sure what to do, and you have a lot of information coming at you and you're kind of getting information overwhelmed, you're not sure what's true, what's not true, I'm here to tell you that I am a self-healing badass. I have been through a lot in my life and I have healed myself to the place where I am now teaching it. And I actually wrote a book on this called The Recovering People Pleaser, a spiritual guide to reclaim your true worth and attract the love you deserve. Inside of this book, I outline all the things that I did on my self-healing path. This is really a self-healing book. I could have even titled it The Self-Healer's Guide. So if you're interested in this book, you can click on this link right here, go to Amazon and pick one up for yourself. Also, I am a coach and mentor, and you can hire me for one-on-one sessions. You can do so by clicking that link right there, which is my website, kristenbrown.org. All this information also is in the description below. If you found value in this video, I super hope that you give me a like. Don't forget to share with someone you love and leave me a comment below. Y'all know I love your comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you're working on. Let me know what you liked in this video. And until next time, everybody, remember, you are a self-healing badass. You already have everything you need to heal yourself.